Welcome to the first episode. Now, today we are talking about two Pennywort species. The one to the right is called Pennywort SP Japan. The one to the left is called Dwarf Pennywort. Now, the problem with these two plants is that sometimes they can be mistakenly sold as the other name. For example, the one on the right is the SP Japan can sometimes be sold as Dwarf Pennywort, and vice versa. The one to the left can sometimes be sold as the SP Japan. So there is a very big problem there, and the problem is the Dwarf Pennywort on the left has a very high demand and specific needs of light and CO2, which the SP Japan on the right does not need as much. So one good way of telling the difference between the two is the SP Japan usually have two large spaces in the leaves, dividing it, making it look like a three-leaf clover, and the Dwarf Pennywort usually have more evenly spaces in between their leaves, sometimes even looking rounder. So the Dwarf Pennywort on the left side there has a massive root system. The SP Japan probably has only 1 or 2 root per leaf. So like I mentioned before, the main difference between the two plants is the SP Japan can handle shade very well and the Dwarf Pennywort cannot, and in my opinion it absolutely needs somewhat of CO2 injection, simply because last summer I tried out the Dwarf Pennywort in my tank and my CO2 tank ran out for possibly 2 or more weeks, and more than half of my carpet died off. So CO2 is a must for the Dwarf Pennywort, and the SP Japan, I should say, it likes shaded areas better than just direct light. They do fairly well too under direct light, but they in my opinion consume more algae than light. So I have more episodes coming up, and I hope you enjoy the very first episode. Subscribe to my channel.